pop. All right, Jordan Nicols is with us. You and Your Future is the book, of course, that takes you on a 40-year tour through your sign, where you can find out everything you want. I was just reading how my 2014 to 2020 is going to be. So
great, something to look forward to.
Exactly. All right, let's get to it, because I know a lot of people that are tuning in to find out all about the signs.
We're talking about September.
Yes.
So this is for September.
Okay.
First off, what we have right now, the way the planets are, is quite a few signs, and definitely Aries, I'm starting with Aries, have what a contradiction. Because Aries, one part of them, Aries they're keen to work, they want to even be a little self-sacrificing, they want to serve others, they've got to like whip their act together, probably even like getting the kids back to school, everything, they're giving, working in this respect, right? And yet another part of them wants to go, hey, it's all about me.
Right.
It's all about me, you know, like Bruce Willis, yippee-ki-yay, you know what I mean? So they're very hot and sexy right now too. So it's really, yeah, good to know. Guess who's married to an Aries? And so they have this push me, pull me, you know, and they just have to deal with it. They have to deal with it. And Taurus, and you're a Taurus.
Yes.
Taurus, things are very chaotic at home. There's lots of activity at home. It could be renovations. It could be, did you say you're moving?
We're moving, yeah.
Yes, you're moving. And it can create tension, but there's lots of activity and chaos, and Tauruses just have to cope with that. And Tauruses, as I was just mentioning to you before we started, are actually in the last year or two just stepping up to the plate, because they are looking for about a 7 to 8 year career peak. So maybe even less, I'd say 6 to 7 years. So they're really out of the gate and running. But they, and also, ironically, this is a great time for them to go on vacation.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I mean, they want to play and have fun. Gemini, well, they have a chance to earn more money this year, and they should keep remembering that. Right now, Geminis are very forceful. They're kind of really telling it like like it is. They're sort of out there, so they may, in fact, get nasty feedback, because they're just being a little in everybody's face. Meanwhile, they want to be home more. They're kind of like wanting to be around familiar, you know, suck thumb, sort of be around familiar surroundings, and sort of needing to cocoon. Okay. And yet, as I say, they're out there mentally and verbally. So again, a bit of a contrast.
So some conflict going on. Okay.
Yeah. Cancers, well, Cancers are laughing it up right now, because the lucky Jupiter is in their sign roughly for a year. So they are still getting all kinds of, they've got horseshoes all over them. Things are really good. They might be fighting about possessions right now for some reason. They might also be fighting hard to make money. They're certainly spending it. They've got a lot of cash flow. It's very, very busy. And they also want to take short trips. They want to talk a lot. They're busy. Their pace is very snappy right now. Okay. And it's good. Leo. Mars is in Leo. Now, it hasn't been there for 2 years. So Leos are quite aggressive. And Mars rules your muscles. It rules your sexual energy. It rules how you aggress. So they are out there fighting for themselves. Okay. They're not afraid to do that. They will stick up for their rights. They're very focused on money right now. They're checking their bank account, especially if they have online banking, like every 2 hours, like, oh, it's still the same. Okay. That's right, it hasn't grown. Yeah. And and they're also having quite a lot of spirituality is happening for Leos right now. Okay. Probably things are provoking that in their life. All right. Virgos, well, this is the time of Virgo. It's their birthday, so they can attract good situations to them. They can attract people to them. And they want to, they don't want any self-denial at all. They want to be comfortable. Although some of them are working alone for some reason. They're sort of, some of them are having secret love affairs too, I can see that. Really? Yeah, but they're definitely doing a lot behind the scenes, behind the scenes, okay. Yeah, right. And Libra. Definitely, this is one of the best months of the year for Librans to think about their goals for several reasons. I just won't go into them all. But they should be thinking about what their new year is going to be all about, because when you do define your goals, you can far more easily reach them. Right. Instead of like, I'll just have breakfast today and see what happens, you know? Yeah, I understand, sure. And so this is a very important, they might have conflict with a friend. They're very aggressive with groups. They're maybe even physically active with groups. They could even be fighting with a friend, but mostly they've got to aggressively pursue their goals. And first of of all, define them. And also, this is a very good time for them for their career to promote themselves.
Okay.
Scorpio, they too are out there trying to make a name for themselves because Mars is very high in their chart, so their ambition is aroused. They want to travel if they can, I can see that, and they're coming into a popular month. September is popular, they want to schmooze with everybody, and they will. It's all very good. They should also get all their projects off the ground right now because next month, Mercury goes retrograde in their sign. Sagittarians, well, this is the one time of year when, for Sagittarians, the sun is high. This is metaphorically, of course.
Right.
And because of that, it means that they're sort of in the spotlight. And furthermore, the spotlight is favorable, it's flattering. So people think they can do things. And they'll come up to them and offer and say, hey, will you do this, will you do this? They should accept because the light just makes them, they'll perform. And even if they're not doing anything great, they will look great, right?
Okay.
Good lighting is everything, right? Yes. And they also can travel. Capricorns, they could be having disputes about inheritances, shared property, stuff like that. Although, also, Capricorns, their sex drive is motivated there. Okay. And so there's lots of interesting activity. They want to travel, and they can totally improve their partnerships this year a lot. That's really nice. Aquarius is on a sort of they want to become a better person. They're on a kick to improve themselves. They're also focused on inheritances, shared property, all this sort of red tape stuff.
Okay.
Mars is opposite them, so they might feel easily annoyed with their partners. They should be patient. They just should be patient and focus instead on improving their job, which they can do. And the last sign is Pisces.
Right.
Pisces can take vacations. They can have a lot of fun right now. They've got a great year for them. They're working hard, and they're focused on a lot of partnerships, and they can learn a lot about how they are in their style of relating to others because the sun is opposite their sign. But they need to get more sleep. Pisces need more sleep right now, as do I, by the way.
As do we who work the morning show. So it seems there's a lot of conflict in the signs. Is that just the type of time of year it is?
It is. Well, it's just the way the planets are falling.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you could say technically it's the time of year, but not always this year.
All right. Well, if you want, again, pick up George's book, you can do that at stores across Canada, and check out our website, georgeandnichols.com as well. You can find some great information there, and a great book as well. I'm enjoying reading it.
Thank
Good
you.
stuff. Thanks so much. Nice to see you. Caitlin's back after the break with August's Small Town, a winning photo, so stay with us.